Alright, so my name's Kiryu. I'm just gonna be showing you guys some stuff that I've been working on for Birdie. This is kind of a prototype of what I was thinking of what he could do for his armrest. If you haven't checked out the video, I recommend it. I'll have a link in the description of the last time he worked on his Cyan XB camper. So I have a couple parts here that I haven't really specialized in color and everything, so please excuse that. I obviously didn't want to make the whole setup, but this is a general idea, I guess is what you can say. Anyways, starting out, we have this piece here, which I have a lot set as um, the lock system, and it just goes up and down. Um, it does have a little stopper. This doesn't actually stop in Unity, but it gives you a general idea of how things work. It is consistent of two pieces here, like this, kind of built like this, and I have this kind of like this just because I needed something to kind of keep it together. On the inside of here, there's actually a stopper, and the reason is, oh, that is not the one I wanted. But essentially, what this would do is it would stop it from going all the way up and lock it into place. This also makes a nice anchor point for a spring system to be put in, so you can have it go like you can pull it up like that, and then you can move the stuff around, or have it move in everything, move kind of reset its position without having to do too much. But that's up to the builder, depending on who it is. Um, Now this piece isn't that big from what I put inside here, and it's also not completely centered, but it's in there. This is just a rough build. It's not really meant to be used exactly the way it's supposed to be, but it's used the way that you can. But anyways, to continue on, this piece up here is actually something that is recommended, which is a little piece that kind of prevents it from going all the way down, so it doesn't fall through or anything else. You can obviously mitigate this with another stopper here and everything. And this should be structurally sound. If anything, you can also add this, make this piece here, this gray piece, a little bit longer. Also, this is not completely centered the way I wanted it to be, so again, bear with me. Anyways, so how this works is this piece, if this was actually, lined up correctly and not off center, because this was kind of a rough thing that I did in like a few minutes. But essentially, what this would do, this would be where the front, where over here, where this big gray area is where the back of the seat of the XB would be, or passenger XB, passenger seat of the XB, and this is the wall. This would be like either the wall or the legs of the setup. I don't have a really well built version of it here, again because I did not build the XB in the car, or I didn't build the stuff in here to do it. But essentially, what would happen is you would need to cut a section into this blue part, which is the legs or the support for where the head would be. You would take this piece, pull it up like that until it locks into position. Then this whole thing would rotate just down like that. Well, not that much, but enough. And then you take this whole thing and you lock into place. Now, theoretically, this should work as a nice way to support. This should be a great leverage piece, although these are a bit thin, so you might want to make maybe some supports over here. I don't know, like if I were to take some of these pieces, if I can grab the right one, which I think is these legs. But you can do a lot more with this. It's a simple setup that you could do um, that would work. You can make this bigger if you really wanted to, a lot longer if you really wanted to. It was just a way for it's just a way to make a nice bed extension for this, and I think it works genuinely well in this idea. And others can tell me if it's not gonna be the best, but that's how I imagine the whole thing would be built. Also, I just realized that this is not centered correctly. But oh my lord, it's because I'm not even clicking the right part. That's why. If I can find that little thing, this is the issue about having the monitors that I use. But essentially, yeah, it just works that way. It's really simple. It should be kind of quick and easy to make. It is a lot of parts, and a lot of supports should be made just in case. Um, just in case if you really need it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just my general idea. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I do want to do kind of little builds like this every so often to kind of explain ideas or general ideas of what you can do. Um, but for Birdie, if you're watching this, essentially you would need to cut a section in this general area. So if I were to take one of these little pieces, so essentially where this red piece is, you essentially just, well, you would cut in this general area, and it would be a cavity section to support the to be like a head section for this lock to work. For more supports and stuff, you could add for more supportive things, you can add arms that swing down into the bed section as well, so add more support. But again, it really depends on how you go about it. Anyways, that's about it. This is just a little simple little setup I made. It's not really anything impressive, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed things like this. I'll probably post more of these in the future. And sorry about my throat. It is killing me because I've been screaming all day. Anyways, see you guys next time.